Hi, and welcome back to
Inspired to Game. I'm Sean.
And I am Lola. Today we are talking about our top games of 2023. Now, instead of just a straight old top 10 list, we've divided this into various categories. So for the category of top new to us classic, now this is a game which is considered a classic, has been around for a very long time, but is new to us.
We finally got on board.
So my top classic of the year that is new to me was Castles of Burgundy.
And that is actually the same for me.
So we wound up pledging the new campaign, that all snazzy, razzle-dazzle, really beautiful with acrylic tokens and everything. Now this was a game that I had wanted for a while because I've heard such great things, and I knew that it was right up our alley as well. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't played Castles of Burgundy, this is one to play.
Yeah.
Our next category, top out-of-print games. So this is a game that we have played this year that is out of print.
I was just thinking it's a horrible category to say, here's a game that you might love, but you can't find it.
Well, you can actually get a lot of things, because that's the thing, is it's out of print and we picked it up this year. So
True.
We got it new this year. The one that I'm talking about. So for me, it is Time Stories.
That's the same for me. And I thought it was going to be a surprise.
This is a game that I bought the base game for super cheap in our local sell and buy group. So cheap that I thought I had to do it. When we finally got to it, we absolutely fell in love with it.
You are actually a time traveling group of explorers.
Choose your own adventure game is a really good way to put it. So our next one is our top crowdfunding campaign that we have received. So whether it was from Kickstarter or GameFound, that game that got us the most excited about this year. What was it for you?
I picked Distilled. It's a great game, and the way the campaign, the way everything fit in that box, it was like butter. It was great.
And it's such a great game. Yeah. I picked Dead Reckoning because I had such a fantastic time with this game, and it was a big epic box. Now, I gotta say I have contenders for this one, and for me that is Sleeping Gods, the All-In Pledge, as well as Unsettled All-In Pledge. Now, they're only contenders because we just received Sleeping Gods the other day and we haven't had a chance to play it, but I was really excited about receiving it, and Unsettled was delayed and is here just any day, but it's one of the things I've been most excited about in this year.
Currently a tracking number and a twinkle in our eye.
Yeah, exactly, but it's still on my list because I'm pretty excited about it. Next is our top heavyweight game for the year. So mine is Cerebria, and it's a little bit tied with The Gallerist. So we got The Gallerist this year, and I really loved that one as well. But Cerebria kind of takes the lead because I love the thematic nature of it so much.
I think mine kind of tends to be the lower end of heavyweight, but I went with Woodcraft. It was just a lot of good strategy and a lot of fun puzzling through that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Nice components, and I love the wheel for action selection and such.
Exactly.
Yeah. Next, we have our top solo games of the year, or top solo plays. And mine, I'm gonna say it because I think it's the same thing, is Final Girl.
Yes.
I've played a few solo games this year, and I love Final Girl. One of the things I love about it is that it is specifically a solo game and is designed for that experience, versus some other games that are really designed as multiplayer, and then they figure and jigger some rules to make it work for somebody on their own. So that's my top. I
don't think I've really played a lot of solo games. Final Girl would have still definitely been the top contender for me. It really sparks your imagination. I think we were even watching movies at Halloween and going, this make a good Final Girl.
Yeah. So the next is a top crowdfunding project that launched this year that we're super excited about for another year. For me, I have to honestly say this is tied. I have Spirit Fire as my number one. I'm super excited about that because it's a solo game that's coming out, and it just sounds like a phenomenal experience that I'm tremendously excited about. Now, having said that, I'm also really excited about Rogue Angels because we played this and it was one of our favorite games of the entire year because it is such a phenomenal campaign game.
Yeah, and Rogue Angels is definitely the one for me. I can't wait to get the whole thing and play with some of these characters with Lola at the table.
It was one of those campaign games that we just couldn't stop playing. It was so much fun and we just couldn't get enough. And we can play for hours and hours and hours and it would just not be enough. It was just so much fun. So we're really excited about that to come. Next we have our top campaign game of the year. So what did you put for that?
I had to go with ISS Vanguard. It's gotten to the point we got past the culling, which was a kind of a stressful game playing session. Now we're past that and we're into some of the more interesting things, so I think it's going to be a lot more fun continuing.
For me, it would be Artisans of Splendid Vale. This was a really amazing campaign that is so different than anything else that we've ever played, and it's so outside the realm of the typical campaign games. We will give a link to our review of it up there if you're interested in taking a look at it. But it includes books, and it includes this awesome journey, and there's crafting, and there's just lots of magical things going on, and it made us laugh so much because it was so much fun to play. But Vanguard was good too. I really liked that as well. So our top small box game of the year. What was yours?
I went with Bites. It was something we've been looking at for a while, and it's simple and still a lot of fun and puzzling, and just trying to determine what food you're gonna jump to next with that ant. Yeah, it ticks all the boxes.
And I would say Turing Machine. So Turing Machine came out, and I just love deduction games with a passion. It's actually one of my absolute favorite mechanisms in games is deduction. So Turing Machine is absolutely sublime. Love it. Next is the top new release of the year. So this is going to be a 2023 release. This was a hard category to do because there are so many new releases that we played this year that we absolutely loved. But for myself, I went with Bamboo, because it's one that I really, really love because it's nice, crunchy, heavy, a nice little game, and it's all about cultivating happiness and growing bamboo for your family. And not only is it a fun game to play and it's nice and thinky, but I just really love the theme as well.
I went with City of the Great Machine. It was there's a lot in that box. The theme is just fantastic. This kind of steampunk dystopian society. It was just a lot to deal with. I don't do so well with the hidden movement, but still a lot of fun to play. I
absolutely love that one too, like the aesthetic, everything about it. And it's one of those games you play and it's tense and it's exciting, and yeah, it's a real experience playing it on either side. It's a good game. And next we have our top play of 2023. And what's yours?
I went with The Search for Planet X. I have a lot of fun with that game. I love puzzles like that, and that whole, it can be 2 spaces away from this, and the logic puzzle of it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay, now I want to take yours. I have as mine Glenmore 2 Chronicles. This is a game based in Scottish history that is really phenomenal and fun to play, and I really love it. And it's tied with Search for Planet X because I really love that game too. Thank you for watching this today. Now, this was really hard to do because there are so many wonderful games out there, and even within these categories, it was hard to really shuffle it down into just 1 or 2 because apparently I cheat. We would love to hear from you. Let us know down in the comments below what some of your favorite games of the year have been. I hope that 2023 has been a wonderful gaming year for you, and we wish for you a happy 2024 and a happy year of more gaming.
So thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please support the channel by subscribing.
And as always, happy gaming, folks. We are going to give and we don't know what each
It's a mystery.
We hope that 2023 has been a wonderful gaming year for you, at least as,